What's up, YouTube? If you're back, welcome back to Sparks and Spokes. If you're new, make sure you drop a sub, like the video, hit the little bell icon so you get notifications when I got new stuff coming out. It has been a little bit since I kind of did like a talking to you. I've had a lot of stuff going on. You know, I quit my normie job because I thought it was going to give me more time to do this. I started selling bikes for a Harley dealership, Battlefield Harley Davidson. I love it, man. I like selling bikes. I like talking to people about bikes all day long. It's just enjoyable. But there are a lot of things happening there. If you guys watch some of my other videos, you know that like my first day, our sales manager quit. So we've been running without a sales manager through bike week, through riding season. It's been a little bit wild. There's been some turnover, some crazy things happening there. So I gave up some of my days off, and then of course on the other days off it rains, so I don't get as much time to be able to ride as I want to. Since we haven't had, we've been kind of short-staffed there, I haven't had as much time to shoot videos and stuff at work that I wanted to. I wanted to do a lot of coverage of Bike Week, but holy shit, Bike Week is it's pretty wild when there's only 2 salespeople there. So I didn't get to do as much of that as I wanted to. I haven't gotten to do as much of this as I wanted to. And actually today it was raining all morning. It kind of dried out. I could have went and rode in the rain, but like that's not so great for the videos. So anyway, in the meantime, I get elected to become the new sales manager. So whoop whoop for me, which is pretty awesome. It's what I want to do. I think I can make a really major impact there at Battlefield Harley Davidson. I think that it's a really great step forward in my career. But it leaves me with a little bit less time to do this. This hasn't blown up quite as fastly or quite as quick as I thought it was going to, which is fine. I never thought that I was going to become some overnight sensation viral YouTuber. There's a lot more things I want to do with this channel. Of course, having money to do it, being able to do performance parts and things that I want to do to my bikes takes more than just the little bit of money that I've been making. I haven't gotten to dabble into that as much as I would like to, but we're getting there. That'll come eventually. We're almost at the end of September. I usually ride through at least October, depending on how warm October is. I'm gonna try to keep riding. It's been pretty cold in the mornings. Like I said, it's been a lot of rain and stuff, but it's beautiful out right now. Weather says it could start raining at any time. Me and one of the guys from work are talking about starting up a podcast, though, about motorcycles, motorcycle culture, the lifestyle, kind of what it's like working at a dealership, some of the crazy things that we go through with that, and the crazy wild things that people say and expect. So keep an eye out for that. That'll be coming here probably in the next few weeks. Of course, it's going to be even more work in a bunch of time that I don't have a whole lot of, but I think it'll be worth it. I think it'll be something fun. He and I have quite a bit of like charisma between us, so I think it'll be a lot of fun. It's something fun for everybody to watch, listen to, and all that. Yeah, and otherwise it's just been a lot of work. Working, selling bikes, trying to keep things going there and trying to get things put together. I'm trying to learn finance now. That's one thing that I've never done in a dealership is finance. I've done everything else, so this is kind of like the last piece of the puzzle as far as like my total roundedness for a dealership. Maybe the next step is a general manager, make some actual money. I don't know, we'll see. Got a bug right in front of my eyeball and I just smeared it, so that's awesome. Joys of full face helmets. I need to explore in here more, go up that road and see what's up that way. So many just beautiful roads out here in West Virginia, man. Like, it's pretty much everywhere you turn. Once you get to a certain point, you get past 81, everywhere you turn is just gorgeous. Awesome roads, twisties, turnies. Go up into the mountains and all that. It's just great. So speaking of Harley, it's going to be kind of interesting to see what happens next year. There are so many dealerships around us that are closing down. This winter is going to be a real tough winter for a lot of these guys that were just trying to make it through. I know the economy's not in good shape. I know that there's a lot of political shit going on. I'm not even going to get into that. But with Harley, I mean, we got a new CEO. He started this month. I haven't really heard anything from him. I mean, like, not like he would talk to me, but like I haven't heard a whole lot of grumblings on what he's doing yet. I think he's just getting kind of settled in, trying to figure out what the plan is. I mean, Harley's done the transition to, we're just a premium brand, you know, high quality motorcycles for a high price. I'm sure, you know, there's been the talk about bringing the Spirit in 2026 as a low-priced Harley Davidson, and they talked about that with the Nightster too, and then the Nightster ended up being a $10,000 bike. I don't know, it's going to be interesting because something's going to have to happen with all these dealerships that are closing. You know, we thought it was pretty wild last year when, you know, there was 15 of them across the nation announced that they were closing. I've heard of at least 4 that are pretty close to me out here on the East Coast that have already announced that they're closing and are going to be gone by October. That's a little bit scary. Good news for us, there's a little bit less competition, but I don't think they were really competing anyway. One of the places I'm sure probably only sold 100 bikes a year, and they're a few hours away from us, so it's not like they're really one of our competing dealerships. But with that, Harley's got to do something. They got to change something up, do something different. Otherwise, it's just going to keep going bad. So I think January, when they announce the new bikes, it's going to be kind of interesting. I'm hoping that they do something good with the Road King and something good with the Tri-Glide that makes those folks want to come back. The Road King's been kind of stagnant for the last few years, and like this year you can, or actually the last 2 years, you could only get the special, so it's blacked out. And I know a lot of my customers that want a Road King, they want chrome. It's the old school bike, so they want the old school look and feel with the chrome. Everything else has been updated, so seeing those two get updated will be a nice look. Hopefully they got something else up their sleeve that'll help kind of rejuvenate some things. Like I said, I haven't personally heard really anything yet, but I'm sure there's changes coming. New CEO, Jockin's kind of out of there. He'll still be on the board of directors, but the new CEO's been given kind of a task. I've seen some of the other videos where the YouTubers are talking about he's coming in to try to, bring the brand up so that it's worth more money to get ready for maybe a buy, sell, or a merger. I don't know about all that. I saw one story that seemed like, yeah, I mean, that could really make sense, and maybe that'll really make a difference for us. But I can't really speak on that. Getting the brand value up would be nice, though. Selling some more units would definitely be nice. I don't see that really happening with how the economy's going right now. And I love my motorcycles. I hope that I'm always fortunate enough to have at least a couple. I think we're gonna turn here. VA Route 45, huh? Never gone this way, so. But I hope that something happens. Obviously, as a new sales manager, I wish that it would just turn around real quick and we could sell all kinds of motorcycles and I could make a killing and look really great. But even beyond that, as an enthusiast, I truly love Harley Davidsons. I own 4 of them. They're the only bikes that I really ride. I know you saw my last video with the wife's Can-Am. I think they're great motorcycles, and I really enjoy what they're about, the lifestyle, all of it. And I'm not a 1%er, I'm not a club rider, I'm not a hog chapter guy. I mostly ride by myself. I've got a couple of buddies that I would like to ride with more. It'll probably end up happening more next summer. I got some kind of plans and things in the mix with that to do some riding with some of the other guys. But otherwise, I mostly just ride by myself. This clears my head. This is how I relieve my stress, and I just kind of enjoy myself. I love tinkering on them. I haven't been able to afford to really do anything. If any of you big companies out there want to throw some parts my way, send some stuff my way, I can install them. I'm a hell of a mechanic, and I know how this stuff works. So, I wouldn't mind showcasing some cool stuff on my bike. Wink, wink. I got some things I gotta do. Like, I need to get these. I tried putting some head pipes on. They're Vance and Hines catless head pipes. I found a set used in chrome and had them powder coated. The powder coat does not stick. It sucks. They look like shit. Pardon my language, but they look terrible. So I need to do something about that. Get some different head pipes on here. I really, really like the Chromeworks head pipes and their mufflers. So I might end up doing something like that eventually. I know I need to get some different wheels for my Cholo bike because they look pretty ratty. I got plenty of things to do. I just ain't got no money. yeah, riding season's pretty much over out here. Ocean City Bike Week happened 2 weeks ago, or just about 2 weeks ago. It's middle of the week. I'm off in the middle of the week, so it's been about a week and a half, I guess. Looked like it was a lot of fun. I know quite a few people that went to it. I did not get to go. I was working. Maybe next year I'll get to go for a couple of days and check it out. I've never actually been to Bike Week. I've never actually been to any of the real big rallies. Probably the biggest rally I've ever gone to would be Gettysburg Bike Week. So I wouldn't say I'm like I really know all that much, and I don't have a ton of friends that are into this. I haven't done Sturgis, and shit, I used to live not too far away from where Sturgis happens. It would have been probably a 6-hour ride for me from Iowa. Just never really got to go. I think Sturgis probably wouldn't be that much fun for me. I don't really like the big crowds like that. I don't even really know if I would love going to like a Ocean City Bike Week. It's a lot of people, a lot of bikes, a lot of dumb crap that can happen. I'm not a big fan of like the having to rely on the guy next to me that I don't know being a good rider just to find out he rides like shit and crashes into me or crashes into somebody else that's close to me. And I don't know, man, it seems like a lot of drama and dumb shit, whereas like this open road, mountains and trees, open roads, and the open roads. This is what I like about riding motorcycles. I could care less about all the other posers and the MCs and all the extra shit that happens. I don't really drink, so I definitely don't drink and ride. But then again, I could probably go and have a ton of fun. I don't know. Never been. One of these days I'll go to something like that. I guess if I ever do get like big, if this channel ever blows up, I'm gonna have to go to stuff like that so that I can meet some of you guys and hang out with some of y'all, because that would be a lot of fun. Glengarry. guys, that's it for this one. I know that was pretty much just a ramble. I didn't have anything real specific to talk about. And we're back to civilization. I'm gonna park this thing before it gets rained on again and do some editing. Thanks for tuning in. Again, if you haven't yet, like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications, or hit the bell icon so you get notifications when the next one's coming out. I should have some more coming out as soon as next week. But thanks, guys. Peace.